Welcome back to Factful Finance, where we explore the tools, strategies, and insights you need to navigate your financial journey. Today, we've got a hot topic on our hands: Gen Z versus Millennials. Who's better at personal finance? It's an interesting question, especially as these two generations are navigating a vastly different economic landscape. Let's dive into the numbers, the trends, and the behaviors that tell us which generation is mastering their financial future. Now, imagine this. Gen Z, born between 1997 and 2012, is entering the workforce at a time of economic uncertainty. Inflation is high, housing is expensive, and student loan debt is a heavy burden. Meanwhile, millennials, born between 1981 and 1996, are navigating life after the 2008 recession and managing their own set of financial challenges. So, who's getting it right when it comes to personal finance? To answer this, we'll look at data, habits, and financial behaviors. First off, let's look at the savings habits. According to a 2023 survey by Bankrate, 47% of Gen Z adults are saving at least 10% of their income, while millennials aren't far behind, with 43% saving that same amount. That's impressive. But here's the kicker. Gen Z is also much more likely to use budgeting apps and track their spending in real time. Their financial toolkit is well equipped for a digital world. But it's not all rosy for Gen Z. Despite their budgeting savvy, they face mounting challenges. Many Gen Zers have yet to enter the housing market or even buy a car. Studies show that only 19% of Gen Z owns a home, compared to 43% of millennials at the same age. This gap is largely due to the current real estate market and the struggle to save for down payments. So while they're great at managing what they have, they're also up against significant barriers when it comes to building long-term wealth. Now let's talk about student debt, a topic that weighs heavily on both generations. Millennials are famously burdened by student loans, with the average millennial owing over $30,000 by age 30. On the other hand, Gen Z is beginning their financial journey with that same burden, but with slightly less debt on average. In fact, 38% of Gen Z report having no student loan debt, which could indicate they are making more strategic choices about education and career paths. However, the cost of higher education continues to rise, so it's still a major financial challenge for many in this group. When it comes to investing, millennials have had a bit of a head start. They've had access to stock market opportunities for years, and many millennials are savvy investors, particularly in stocks, mutual funds, and ETFs. In fact, 58% of millennials own stocks, compared to 41% of Gen Z. But here's the interesting twist. Gen Z is showing more interest in alternative investments, like cryptocurrency and NFTs. They're also more likely to engage with robo-advisors and fintech platforms, suggesting they have a more innovative, tech-driven approach to wealth building. But when it comes to managing debt, millennials have the edge. They've been more focused on paying down credit card debt and student loans, whereas Gen Z tends to carry more credit card balances, though they're also less likely to carry long-term debt, like mortgages. So who's winning in personal finance? It's not a clear-cut answer. Gen Z is more digitally native and shows impressive discipline with budgeting tools, savings, and new investment opportunities. However, millennials have the advantage when it comes to traditional wealth-building methods, such as home ownership and debt management. Let's take a closer look at how these generations approach their financial goals. Emma, a millennial, focuses on paying off her student loans while balancing her 401k contributions. She's also beginning to save for a down payment on a house. On the other hand, Liam, a Gen Zer, uses a budgeting app to track his spending and is exploring crypto investments as part of his strategy to grow wealth early on. But don't forget, both generations still face significant challenges. Whether it's student loan debt, rising housing costs, or inflation, personal finance is never easy. The key takeaway here? Both generations have strengths, but there's always room for improvement. If you want to take control of your finances, start with a plan. Budgeting, saving, and investing are all important pieces of the puzzle. And it doesn't matter if you're Gen Z or millennial, you can take steps today that will set you up for a brighter financial future. A quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only, and I'm not endorsing any products or services. If you need personalized financial advice, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional. So what's the first step you'll take to boost your financial game? Whether you're a Gen Zer or a millennial, let us know in the comments below. And if you liked what you saw today, why not hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos that can help you grow your wealth. Thanks for joining us at Factful Finance. Keep taking control of your financial future, one step at a time. Be sure to check out the next video that can help you with your financial goals.